Hello everyone, our topic for today is about what is cuboid? Cuboid has a three-dimensional geometric shape characterized by its length, width, and height, often seen in objects like books, boxes, and electronic devices. It is also known as rectangular prism or rectangular parallelepiped. The cuboid differs from a cube as it has varying dimensions for length, width, and height, while a cube has all sides equal. This is the dimension of a cuboid, that is the length, that is the height, and that is the width. A cuboid is also known as a rectangular prism or a rectangular parallelepiped. Here are the key properties of a cuboid. Number 1, faces, edges, and vertices. It has 6 faces rectangular, 12 edges, 8 vertices, and its angles are right angles at vertices, opposite faces, and parallel and congruent. Cuboids have 6 faces, that one, 12 edges, that one, 8 vertices, and its diagonals is, this one is a face diagonal and this one is the space diagonal. So here is the formulas of a cuboid. Let's start with the volume. What is volume of a cuboid? The volume of a cuboid is the amount of space there is within a cuboid. Cuboids are three-dimensional shapes with 6 rectangular faces. The formula for the volume of a cuboid is volume equals length times width times height. Volume is measured in cubic units, example, millimeter cube root, centimeter cube root, or meter cube root. I have here an example. This cuboid. Cuboid is made from 24 unit cubes. Its volume is volume equals length times width times height. Then the length is 2 times the width is 4 times the height is 3. So the equivalent of the volume is 24 centimeter cube root. Now let's talk about the surface area of a cuboid. The surface area of a cuboid is the total area of all of the faces of a cuboid for a rectangular prism. The three dimensions of a cuboid are width, length, and height. Cuboids have 3 pairs of identical faces, top and bottom, front and back, and left and right. So take a look in that pictures. The first cuboid is that pink is top and the bottom. Second one is the front and back, and the last one is the left and right. To work out the total surface area of a cuboid, we need to work out the area of each rectangular face and add them all together. So example, find the surface area of a cuboid. Here is an example. Our length is 5 cm, our width is 3 cm, and our height is 2 cm. So if we're not gonna use the formula, here is the ways to solve it. So the face is, we have the bottom, which is 5 times 3 equals 15. The top is 15. Then the front is 5 times 2 equals 10. The back is 10. Right side 2 times 3 equals 6. The left side is 6. Total surface area is 15 plus 15 plus 10 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6 equals 62 centimeter. Since it is an area, surface area is measured in square units, example, millimeter squared, centimeter squared, meter squared, and etc. Then here's the solution where we are using now the formula. So total surface area equals 2 times length times width plus width times height times length. So we just need to substitute that one. So 2 times 5 times 3 plus 3 times 2 plus 2 times 5. Then 2 times we need to distribute first the 2 inside the parentheses, which is 2 times 15 equals 30, 2 times 6 equals 12, then 2 times 10 equals 20, and then add it all. And then the answer is 62 centimeters squared. In letter surface area, we just have this formula: 2 times height times L plus W. So our value of length is 5, the value of width is 3, and the value of height is 2. So 2 times 2 equals 4. Then let's add the 5 plus 3 equals 8. Then multiply it all, it will be 32 centimeters squared. So now we're already done with the cuboid. So the next topic that we will be tackling is about the sphere. So what is sphere? Sphere is a three-dimensional geometric shape where all points on the surface are equidistant from a central point known as the center. So here's the example of a sphere. So the first, we have here the a figure. Take a look of that. The first circle, it emphasizes the radius. That line color red, that is radius. Then the second one, the circumference, that's an example of circumference. Okay, next is the volume, that one, the color red. Then the diameter, then the surface area. So from that image, we can we will able to know all of this about the sphere. So here are the formulas of the sphere. In diameter, it is 2 times r, or radius. Then when we find the radius, diameter over 2. Then the surface area of a sphere is 4 times pi times r times 2 square units. The volume of sphere, 4 over 3 times r, times pi times r times 3 cube units of formula using radius calculation. So we have here the value of diameter. We already have here the value of diameter, and then we already since we already have the value of diameter, we need to find out what is the value of radius. So here is how to solve it. R equals d to the power of 2. R equals d over 2. So since our value of d is 16, so we need to substitute it in letter D. So 16 over 2. 16 divided by 2 is equals to 8. Next is we need to find the radius given the value of the volume, which is 100 inches. So volume, open parentheses, close parentheses, volume over pi, close parentheses, times open parentheses 3 to the power of 4, close parentheses to the power of 3. So that's the steps. Next is our volume is 100 over pi, then times 3/4 to the power of 3. So we need to find out what is the value of 100 over pi. So that is 31.83 times 3 over 4. So after that, we already multiply 31.83 times 3 over 4. So we come out with the answer of 23.87 to the power of 1/3. So let us find out what's the final answer, and that is 2.88 inches. Next is the surface area. Since we have the value of surface area, then we need to find out what is the radius. So radius equals square root of surface area, or A, over 4 times pi. So our value of surface area is 1200 over 4 times pi, or 3.14. So 300, the square root of 300 over pi is 95.49. And then we come up with the answer of 9.77 centimeter. Okay, I hope guys you learned from our lessons for today. And that's all for today's topic. Thank you and God bless.